Have you been investing a ton of money and time into a long form sales page? Those that scroll forever, and you want to do that to sell your offer, but you end up finding out it's barely converting. So give me 5 minutes and I'm going to show you the single biggest reason why your sales page isn't working right now and what you can do instead. And if you need hands-on support for this, I can map out a custom strategy for you to make it work. So just click below to get on my calendar. And no, this won't be a sales call. We may talk about working together if it makes sense, but the main goal of the call is to get a strategy up and running for you. So if you don't know me, my name is Charlène Boutin, your favorite email marketing nerd with one actionable strategy you can implement right away in every new video. So I'm going to show you something. So writing a sales page for a high ticket offer like the one I'm about to show you, it is really hard work. And the reason I want to share this with you is because this is a sales page from a very well-known online coach, Amy Porterfield. So if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you have landed on one of her sales pages in the past. And so I'm pretty certain that this really converted really well for her. And as you can see, it goes on, and it's very effective at attracting people's attention, explaining the benefits of the course and everything, and really digging into people's pains and desires, what they want to do in order to get them to convert. Okay. And this works really well for people like Amy Porterfield, who have had like hundreds of even thousands of customers already, and they really understand their audience intimately. They understand like what will make them not buy or what will make them buy. So guess what? Amy has been doing this for years now, and she has an entire team at her disposal to nail her messaging and make these sales pages really amazing. So I'm not saying you won't get results if you create a sales page like that, but in fact, I've done these types of launches with some of my clients before. These clients had like tons of data about their audience, and it worked well. Like there's one client of mine who, she spent about $1,000 in ads, and we made her 20K. She had a sales page like that, and that's because she had so much data with past clients because it wasn't her first launch. But, and there's a but here, if you're currently making under 20K a month, do not focus on these types of pages. Do not spend 5K on a designer, a copywriter, and a tech person to set it up for you, because getting one of these that's really dialed down will cost you way too much for how much you're making. And if you're still at under 20K a month, you will see much more benefit from talking to people one-on-one instead of sending them to a page like this. It's going to give you way less friction from your leads because they're having a conversation with you. So like if they have a false belief that is stopping them from taking action, you can reply to them right away. If they have questions, concerns, etc., there isn't a barrier, which is in the form of a sales page, that is stopping them from talking about their concerns with you. So by having these conversations with people, you can get to know what pain points they're going through right now, and you can prove your value right there on the call or in the DMs or via email by proactively helping them. And yes, as I just said, you don't have to necessarily like get on a call with people if you don't want to. You can do this in your DMs as well, or via email. Like this is what I teach in my email marketing strategy. Like whenever I show people how to write emails, I let them know, like, unless you've already dialed in your offer really well, you don't necessarily have to send people to another link. You can tell people to hit reply and start a conversation with you instead. So for instance, like I have a software client, but this software is high ticket. So it's not just like a $50 a month software. You have to book a demo in order to even get the pricing. And instead of using email to get people like to a sales page where they would like book a free trial or whatever, we use it to book demo calls and share valuable resources of theirs. And thanks to that approach, they get 3 times more people on their calendar than before we implemented those emails. And you know what? There's great news with all of this. It is much cheaper to generate one of these like minimum viable funnels like this then to get a long form sales page set up. It's super cheap and you get to validate your offers first. So instead of trying to get people to a checkout page for an expensive program like the one that I just showed you from Amy Porterfield, try to get people to speak with you instead. And once you've had that conversation, that's when you can send them straight to a checkout page. So I can help you out with this. I will map this out for you, no strings attached. And once you have this entire strategy mapped out, you can decide if it makes sense for you to implement it on your own, or if you'd like us to work together, but it's not a sales call. We can talk about that if it makes sense, but that's not the goal of the call. The goal of the call is really to customize the strategy for your business right now, your audience, your offers, your budget, etc. So just click the link below to book yourself into my calendar and hope